Halo para jenderal semua, selamat datang kembali di dunia strategi dan e-games bersama saya Satria. Dan kali ini kita akan kembali melanjutkan gameplay, bukan melanjutkan ya, kita akan memulai gameplay baru, tepatnya di game yang baru. Ya udah sekian lama saya nggak rekaman, mohon maaf sekali, baru bisa sempat kali ini karena habis sakit, batuk-batuk parah. Ini pun masih agak batuk-batuk walaupun napas suara udah bisa keluar, cuma kalau agak serak-serak, jadi jangan kaget kalau kadang-kadang ada batuk-batuk kecil juga. Oke, jadi yang mau kita mainkan kali ini adalah Expedition Rome. Jadi ini adalah game ada di PC. Ini game tactical RPG di mana kita bermain sebagai seorang pemimpin di Romawi pada pada tahun ke-74 sebelum Masehi. Jadi kurang lebih 700 tahun setelah founding of Rome atau setelah pendirian dari kota Roma. Terus juga 150 tahun setelah Perang Punik kedua, di mana Roma itu menghancurkan dan menguasai Kartago di Afrika Utara, dan 100 tahun setelah Roma menguasai Yunani. Jadi Yunani dan Macedonia ya, dia Roma menguasai Athena dan mungkin sebagian kecil dari Anatolia bagian barat. Bagaimana gamenya? Kita lihat aja. Jadi buat teman-teman yang suka sama sejarah, ini game ini menarik, terutama kalau teman-teman yang punya interest lebih di sejarah Roma.
In the year of Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
Oke, jadi kita bermain sebagai the youngest child tadi, anak terakhir ya. Bisa laki-laki, bisa perempuan, tapi kali ini kita pilih perempuan aja. Portraitnya ya gini aja, nggak masalah. Hairstyle-nya medium, oke, why not? Atau long? Ini kayaknya long ya, medium aja lah. Medium, kemudian kita pilih nama. Jadi nama di Roma zaman dulu itu ada 3. Jadi contohnya adalah Gaius Julius Caesar. Jadi yang teman-teman sering dengar Julius Caesar itu sebenarnya bukan nama panggilan sebenarnya dia pada zaman dulu ya. Karena namanya adalah Gaius, first name-nya, kemudian family name-nya Julius, dan nickname-nya adalah Caesar. Jadi panggilannya dia Caesar, tapi Julius itu adalah family name-nya. Jadi dia berasal dari Bani Julii atau House of Julius pada zaman dulu. Dan nama depannya adalah Gaius. Jadi orang-orang zaman dulu manggil itu adalah namanya sebenarnya Gaius Caesar. Jadi bukan Julius. Karena Julius nama keluarganya. Oke, jadi kita mau bikin nama. Nama yang pertama adalah random aja ya. Yang keren. Mamercus, Titus, Servius Septimus, Marcus, Titus, Gnaeus, Spurius, Mamercus, Nonus, Paulus, Polesius, Agrippa, Decimus, Statius, Servius, Sertor, Marcus. Dia Marcus, family name-nya wah ini nih, Valerius. Wah, ini kayak di Game of Thrones nih, Valerian Steel. Kemudian nickname-nya kita random. Caepio, Atellus, Costa, Mercus, Turnus. Yang gak keren. Varus tadi bagus kayaknya ya. Marcus Valerius Cavus. Jadi cari yang depannya V. Taurus. Depannya V. V. Mana nggak ada yang V nih? Tadi Varus kalau nggak salah ya. Varus. Oh, Marcus Valerius Varus. Hair color kita miripin sama ini ya. Oke, body age-nya average. Oke, kita akan confirm. Wajahnya kita rubah dulu. Udah ini aja lah. Oke, sekarang kita disuruh milih rhetorical style. Jadi ini adalah dialog yang kita untuk mempersuit atau ya untuk dialog yang khas kita. Ada 3 pilihan: ethos, jadi untuk menggunakan power sama otoritas kita, atau logos dengan logis, atau pathos ini dengan manipulasi emosional ya, kayaknya ethos deh. Yang kita targetnya jadi pemimpin. Sekarang ada pilihan difficulty nih. Ada Augustus, the heir of Caesar, become the first emperor of Rome. Augustus started his career with enormous fortune and many allies. On this setting, you will have what you need to succeed. Oke. Isi jelas enggak ya? Caesar, legendary general and politician. Caesar conquered Gaul and nearly becomes emperor of Rome before his political opponent assassinated him. Oke, jadi membahas tentang sorry ya, saya sering bahas history nanti. Jadi Romawi itu sebenarnya adalah penguasa yang kejam atau penakluk yang kejam. Pada saat Caesar ini dia menguasai Gaul, Gaul itu adalah daerah yang menyatakan dari Perancis, pantai Perancis sebelah barat sampai dengan Jerman bagian timur, Jerman bagian barat, sebagian Jerman bagian barat. Di Gaul itu ada 3 juta penduduk, 3 juta orang yang hidup di Gaul. 1 jutanya itu dibunuh oleh pasukannya Caesar. Kemudian yang 1 juta itu diperbudak, dikirim ke Romawi, dikirim ke seluruh daerah kuasaan Romawi. Kemudian baru 1 juta sisanya itu sama Romawi diberitahu bahwa mereka adalah penduduk Roma di situ. Jadi 2/3 ini penduduk Gaul ini dihabisi sama Roma. Kemudian Pompeius ini considered one of the greatest commanders of his time. Pompeius was a friend of Caesar who opposed him in a bloody civil war. Caesar defeated him and he fled to Egypt where he was killed. Okay. Crassus, though he was the wealthiest man in the Rome, Crassus was always jealous of the military success of his peers. This drove him to lead an invasion of Parthia, where he was only defeated and executed. Oke, kita akan kayaknya insane ini terlalu mencurigakan ya. Ini kita yang hard aja deh. Normal terlalu mudah. Pompeius, kemudian Iron Man kita on. Combat death-nya apa nih? Enables permanent death of party member if they bleed out during combat. If story companion or your own character dies, it's game over. Oke. Jadi jangan sampai bleed out.
Did you hear me, Domine? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Sineros, siapa nih Sineros? Old friend-nya dia. I'm sorry,
Our
old friend.
departure was very sudden, I know. But do not dwell on the past. Better to focus on what's coming at you. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
Triarchus ini adalah kapten kapal ya. Lesbos ini adalah suatu pulau, salah satu pulau terbesar di Yunani. Lokasinya itu di selatan dari Konstantinopel atau Istanbul. Pada saat ini kan settingnya 70 tahun sebelum Masehi ya. Lesbos ini sudah dimiliki oleh Roma ya. Pada saat Roma itu kan Roma setelah menaklukkan Yunani. I wish we never have to leave Rome.
We had no choice. Whether you like it or not, Rome is your home no longer. It is up to you, however, to make it your home again. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
Oke. Oh, ini yang tadi ya kita pilihannya ya. Maybe he will respond better to someone with real authority. My family is paying for this tip after all.
You were the authority of your ancestors well. I'm sure he'll give you what you want. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
Quintus Aquilinus. Oh, ini yang mensmuggler kita ya. We left so quickly, my mother and
Do
sister.
not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm. Besides, you cannot save them by worrying. Focus on the task ahead.
Karena ibu dan kakak kita itu ditinggal di Roma. Thank you for coming with me,
Thank you for
Sineros.
bringing me along. It will be wonderful to see my homeland again.
Oh, berarti dia orang Lesbos. There are so few passengers on this
Your mother
alley.
paid Geminus handsomely to set off in great haste under cover of night. 2 others did board with us, also bound for Lesbos. Young Gaius has been pacing impatiently over there, wearing grooves into the deck. There was a gladiator too, but I don't know where he went.
Let's see if Geminus knows where we are. Kita suruh ngomong sama Geminus.
You found your sea legs quickly, Domine.
Oh, Domine itu kayak noble atau ya dimanggil kita anak dari noble lah. Siapa nih? Ini Kaiso, Quintius
You handle the
Aquilinus.
sea better than most. I'm glad.
Oke, dia ada Centurio, berarti dia yang mensmuggler kita kan. Centurio itu adalah kapten lah. Kalau tentara sekarang tuh kapten. Jadi dia pemimpin dari 100 orang pasukan Roma. We were never formally introduced, Centurio. I am Marcus Valerius
You are
Varus.
not my subordinate. Please call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar.
Not Aquilinus.
My subordinates call me Centurio. My superiors call me Aquilinus. My friends call me Kaiser.
Then you can call me
With all due
Varus.
respect, I'd better not.
Okay. Then we go over the plan. Our departure was far too hasty to discuss our course of action.
Ah, she did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You are to join his command staff as tribunus.
Oke, jadi ibu kita ini kayak berteman sama konsul. Konsul ini adalah pemimpin Romawi pada zaman Republik. Ini kan tahun segini ini, tahun 70-an itu masih Romawi itu masih bentuk republik. Di mana Roma itu kan ada 2 tahapan ya, di mana yang pertama tahap Republic of Rome, yang kedua adalah Empire of Rome, Roman Empire. Jadi Roman Empire itu ketika di Republik itu diabolish atau dihilangkan ya oleh Gaius Julius Caesar. Jadi Caesar itu terkenal karena dia itu menghapus Republik, kemudian menggantikannya sebagai Empire atau Kekaisaran. What are the duties of Tribunus?
You'll have very
Tribunus
little
apa sih?
responsibility. The tribunus of the Legio assist the legatus while they learn how to command a military organization. You'll not see combat, nor will you make any important decisions. You'll be safe, as your mother wanted.
Okay, I'm not here to be kept safe. I'm here to build my reputation and make powerful friends so I may return home and reclaim my
That
family.
is certainly not what your mother wants for you, but I admire your courage. Talk to the consul about it. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
Ya, jadi pemilihannya Romawi dulu kan pakai pemilihan umum ya. Di konsul kayak presiden yang dipilih oleh rakyatnya gitu. Kalau Empire baru dia turun-temurun berdasarkan marga. What is your relationship with
For
Lucullus?
many years I was the primus pillis of Legio Prima Italica, which he commands. He needed someone he could trust to get you out of Rome and keep you safe.
Oke, jadi zaman dulu itu raja atau pemimpin suatu negara itu ikut turun perang sebenarnya dan mau memimpin dari garis depan. Nah, beda kayak sekarang ya, sekarang kan presiden itu cuma telepon aja, jadi nggak ikut perang ya. Kalau dulu dia ikut perang, turun di garis depan. Primus pilus ini dari 2 kata ya, prime dan pila. Ya. Prime itu adalah pertama, pila itu adalah tombak atau tombak yang dilempar atau javelin. Javelin khusus dari pasukan Roma. Dimana dia itu javelinnya ini, pila ini dia biasanya dilempar untuk pada saat lari menuju ke pasukan musuh. Karena dia tujuannya pila ini bukan untuk membunuh, tapi untuk menghilangkan fungsi dari shield musuh. Jadi bentuk pila ini tombaknya bentuknya agak unik, di mana dia ujungnya itu dia kecil, kemudian yang belakang itu berat. Jadi ketika dia masuk ke dalam shield atau perisainya musuh itu harus dibuang, dan dia susah lepasnya. Makanya zaman dulu kan shieldnya gede-gede gini ya. Jadi tujuannya Pila itu menghilangkan shield yang besar-besar. Jadi Primus Pilus ini adalah Centurio yang memiliki ranking paling tinggi di suatu legio. Legio ini kayak batalion ya, mungkin ya. Jadi terdiri dari 4.800 orang atau terdiri dari ya 4.800 orang benar legio ini. Prima Italia itu salah satu nama legionya Roma. Jadi legio Roma itu kan ada banyak ya, ada 12 apa berapa gitu. Salah satunya adalah Prima Italia. Will you be returning to position when we reach
That
Lesbos?
position has already been filled by one of my centuriones. A good man, easily up to the task. My job now is to watch your back and help you settle into your new life.
Okay, I am honored to have you with
Happy
me.
to be at your service.
Have you talked to any other
I had a
passenger?
brief talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble. He seems to have vanished, though. The young man over there, Gaius, is apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus as well. You should talk to him if you haven't already. I'm sure you'll have much in common.
Oke, jadi konsul ini kayak presiden. Ya. Pada zaman Republik Roma itu ada 2 presidennya, jadi ada co-konsul. Jadi konsulnya senator yang jadi 2 orang senator yang memiliki voting tertinggi itu dijadikan konsul. I should talk to the Triarchus. Ini ya, Gaius. Halo, Gaius. Halo. Halo. Jauh
I
banget
heard he's running from a senator who wants him dead.
Solway, keep your voice down.
Salve itu kayak halonya. Salve, I don't believe you have properly introduced. My name is Marcus Valerius
It
Varus.
is a pleasure. I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
Dia, Julius Caesar. Oke, jadi Julius Caesar itu kebetulan bareng sama kita ya. Berarti dia pada saat belum jadi pemimpin ya, belum jadi konsul. Pada saat masih muda berarti. Nah, makanya mukanya mirip-mirip ya bentuknya ya. Well, Matt, this is all quite new to me. Mind if I ask you a
Not
few
at
questions?
all. But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Dari mana kamu
I was
berasal?
born in Rome, but they say my family is from Alba Longa.
Alba Longa. Apa ini ya? Why did you join the Legion?
That's a long story, my friend. Suffice to say, the powers that be are not fond of me. I have decided that staying in Rome could be, shall we say, hazardous to my health.
Okay. How many wars did you
To be
fight in?
honest, this will be my first proper battle. I did study a lot, though, and therefore I am well versed in matters of strategy and tactics.
This is my first military assignment. Do you have any idea?
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn apart. My father used to say. I guess that was his way of telling me to be brave and hopefully not stupid.
Okay, Vale, Gaius, we shall talk later. Vale itu baik.
What is he looking for?
He's been like this all morning.
Apa sih? Oh, Geminus, so ini si Triarchus ya. Salve Geminus, wasn't it?
Yes, Geminus. So, I'm a little preoccupied.
Oke. Jadi kita cuma bisa milih yang tengah ya. Find galley you have, someone will be set to step off it when we reach Lesbos. Do you have a destination size? Atau kalau yang logis, the wind has been rather still today, hasn't it? I've noticed the ore has been out since early in the morning. Is that what causing our delay? Atau I will remind you that until we reach our destination, you work for me. You have been paid to take me and my contingent to Lesbos within a certain time. When will we arrive? Galak, set keren.
Forgive me, I did not intend any disrespect. We have only a short time left to go. If not for the lack of wind, we would be there already. But I will push the rowers harder. Wait.
Oke, jadi kapalnya zaman dulu, ini ngapain lari? Kapalnya zaman dulu itu selain dari angin, itu juga ada slave, ada budak yang bertugas untuk ini ya, untuk menggerakkan mendayung kapalnya. Dan ini berlanjut sampai dengan medieval age ini, sampai dengan abad pertengahan. Ada yang namanya galleasses. Biasanya yang khas itu adalah yang dibuat sama orang-orang Venice, orang-orang dari Venezia, Italia. Itu namanya Venetian galleasses. Itu kapal perang yang sebagian besar dia manuvernya bagus karena dia banyak orang di dalam kapal yang bertugas untuk menggerakkan kapalnya itu. Tapi hanya mampu perang di dalam laut Mediterania aja. Begitu dia dibawa melewati Selat Gibraltar ke laut lupas, itu dia nggak bisa ya, karena laut lepas kalah sama kapal yang punya sail lebih bagus atau punya layar lebih bagus. What is it?
Ah, shit. They're headed straight towards us. They're gonna ram.
Get your father's weapons. Let's see if you can actually fight.
Oh, kapalnya Greek. Itu layarnya tuh layarnya Macedonia atau Greek ya.
Gaius, are you all right?
I'm fine, Kenturio.
Form up. Let's get these pirates off our ship.
Oke. Saatnya battle berarti sekarang. Taruh. Ini. Ya. Dan kita akan mulai. Start. Turn kita pertama, ini kita bisa menggerakkan siapa aja. Kita tentunya akan menggerakkan ini dulu aja ya, panah ya. Crippling shot. 3547 deh. Kamu berarti ke sini. Terus reach, hook, action restore. Kamu sekarang ke sini. Dia ini adalah heavy ya. Jadi ini karakter kita Marcus Valerius Varus Patrician. Ini Cineros support. Ini Kaiso heavy, ini Gaius Caesar Arthur. Kita main jadi si Gaius Caesar. Oke, dari kita ke ini dulu kayaknya, ke sini deh. Terus tugasmu adalah conclusive skill. Critical, mantap sekali. Jagoan juga ya. SP-nya berapa? SP-nya mana sih SP? Ada SP. Oh, ini 12. Ini 16. 16 ini kamu push target. Oke. Terus udah nggak ada. Berarti kamu kesini dulu. Oke, kayaknya kita enter ya. Perlu dimajuin nggak nih panahnya? Kayaknya perlu dimajuin. Kita majukan ke sini. Oke, enter.
Where's that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there.
Push.
Never underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
Bestia, ini gladiatornya. Oke. Jadi kamu tugasmu adalah slash. Action restore, mantap. Push target away. Berarti crippling shot. Terus aim shot. Kita main sebagai 5 orang ya. Gladiator. Ke sini. Action restore. Gladiator berarti kamu ke bisa jalan jauh. Oke. Sini 3-6 damage. 1, 2. Oh, kanan kiri pedangnya. Create 2 fokus. Kamu bisa jalan ke sini. Punch. Hook. Terus satu lagi. Shield maju. Panah maju. Terus ini kayaknya kamu kesini deh. 4-7 bludgeoning damage, apply weaken. Oke. Enter. Mati. Tapi itu AI ya, bukan pasukan kita. Jadi kamu jelas ke sini. Tugasmu adalah slash. Mantap. Nggak usah ini dulu aja, kamu maju ke sini. Aim shot. Combat summary, weh, mantap. Victory. Easy peasy.
The Triarchus run us straight into the pirate ambush, Priam. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
Tapi dia juga, dia juga kaget kan? We're saying to join war against pirates. It's not so surprising that we should be attacked by pirates on our way.
Don't be naive. This was no random attack. They were out for blood.
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
Okay. Question the Triarchus.
Geminus, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
Oh iya, benar juga ya.
Cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
What do you say, kid? What do you think we should do?
Guys, if pirates do not attack ship, are you say? Why would these ones make an exception?
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
Why are you asking me? You are the primus. This kind of decision is your responsibility. Or why do you want him dead, Gladius?
We are close to our destination, and we can reach it without him. If there is a possibility that he is working with the enemy, we cannot risk to let him live. Mercy, doubt, hesitation. These are all openings that the enemy can exploit to kill you. This man's value to us is far less than the threat he may pose.
Oke, kita bunuh aja.
No tolerance for failure. Very well. Let us hope you will hold yourself to the same standard.
Asik. I'm here to succeed, not to fail. I'm bound by honor and duty. No Roman would dare ignore this. I'm here to succeed.
No one intends to fail. Yet, inevitably, even the gods fail.
No, I had no way of knowing, please.
I told you! Keep silent.
belum udah bunuh satu orang.
Rowers, up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
Oke. Dan tactical items. Sekarang kita suruh bikin class. Ada 4 class ya. Yang pertama adalah Princeps. Wah, ini keren nih sebenarnya ya. Ini loh. Heavy armor and sturdy tower shield gives Rome front line infantry unparalleled survivability. Subclassesnya ada Defender, Vanguard, Veteran. Lockdown enemies and resist enemy attempt to do same to them. Charge into the fray. Excel using shield as weapon. Atau focus on survivability. Lorica musculata, heavy armor. Ini keren nih, musculata. Lorica musculata itu adalah breastplate atau plate-nya yang khas dipakai infanterinya Romawi. Asta, spear, kemudian Centurion Galea, sama Clipeus shield. Yang kedua adalah Veles. The speed and unparalleled unpredictability of light infantry allows them to cause great chaos among enemy ranks. Jadi, kanan kiri pedangnya ya. Lorica Hamata, ini adalah scale mail ya. Ya kan, scale mail ini ya. Gladius sama Triarius helmet sama Pugio dagger. Ada bisa jadi assassin, have good mobility and high single target damage, duelist, evasive fighter that dodge and withstand attack, atau brawlers, versatile fighter that excels at penetrating enemy lines. Ini kayak si gladiatornya tadi. Yang ketiga Sagittarius, ini panah ya. Ability to strike at distance, make archers very flexible, hampered only by shield which deflect their arrows. Marksman, defensive archer, hunters, close range, multi-target shooter, sniper, prefer to pick off single target at a great distance. Oke, Lorica Hamata yang light. Bedanya apa sama Veles tadi? Oh ya, kalau Veles tadi regular medium armor, ini regular light armor. Sama-sama chainmail, cuma satunya sampai tangan. Sama Sagittarius helmet. Yang terakhir adalah Triarius. The third line of Roman Legion can reduce the effectiveness of enemies and improve the performance of their allies. Bisa jadi medic, bisa jadi flag bearers, control the battlefield by buffing allies and moving enemies, atau bisa jadi destroyer, deliver devastating attacks that damage enemy armor. Dead blow, keren nih. Stone knockdown thunder. Princeps helmet, regular strong helmet, lance, spike, atau sama Lorica Hamata. Lorica Hamata berarti sama kayak Lorica musculata. Lorica Hamata ini chainmail tapi yang heavy ya, heavy chainmail. Jadi Triarius itu yang dia mobile-nya tinggi, heavy infantry tapi mobile tinggi. Kayaknya pilihannya antara Princeps atau Triarius. Cuma kayaknya Princeps ini biasa ya, paling kalau Princeps yang Vanguard ya, minus 10 moral, get into the fray, atau knockdown. Kayaknya kita akan pakai ini aja deh, Triarius, keren nih. Edit destroyer, dead blow. Ya, kita ambil skill dead blow. Bisa ambil lagi nggak? Pindah. Oke, kayaknya ini ada dead blow aja. Oke. Confirm. Pike and staff, two-handed weapon, straight armor. Oke. Kita two-handed. Karena kalau shield sama gladius biasa kan udah sering ya. Ada di game Romawi zaman dulu. Nggak zaman dulu ya, tahun 2000-an. Ada action RPG. X1 Asia Minor. Lucullus Legion scam on the island of Lesbos.
Gentlemen, welcome to Lesbos, the pearl of the Mediterranean.
An ugly nest of pirates.
An impenetrable fortress of pirates, more like. With an infinite food supply thanks to the strength of their fleet.
We shall find a way to limit this infinite supply then.
You think like an imperator, Gaius. All right, people. This is Lucullus's war camp, the heart of our operations in this territory. You've been seaborne for a long time now. I suggest you walk it off. See the things you have to see, and meet the people you have to meet. The consul waits in the command tent.
Gue
It'll
mencar
be too
semua.
late if you don't want to see him angry.
Oke. Find and talk to Lucullus when you are ready to proceed. Oke, kita ini apa nih? Party Management Quest. Trial by Fire. Kita sudah datang di Lesbos ya. Suruh ketemu sama Konsul Lucius Licinius Lucullus. Triple L. Party Management. Kita ada 4 orang ya. Triarius, Princeps, Triarius. Ada 2 Triarius. 1 Principes. Oke. Close. Kita kemana nih? Nih, ngobrol sama ini. Sini Ros. How are you doing?
Hungry and my face is wind-burned, but at least both of my feet are planted on solid ground now.
Why would Mother send me here of
To
all
save
places?
your life, of course. She firmly believes the Witelli killed your father. Sending you here was the best course of action.
Jadi Vitelli ini adalah House of Vitelli yang tadi ya, yang curigai sama ibu kita bunuh dan mau nikahi sama kakak kita, menikah sama kakak pertama kita. Vitelli itu, I'm glad to be here. This is a fine place to make a name for
Most
myself.
great men of Rome have made names for themselves on campaigns like these, it is true. Such glory can easily be the foundation of a lucrative political career, so long as one returns alive.
Okay. What do you know about the consul?
Dominus Lucius Licinius Lucullus was a close friend of your father's, and a supporter of your mother's efforts. He is now the closest thing you have to a father. You ought to keep this in mind.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Besides a good wine, a warm bath, and a thorough massage, not much. Thank you. But you should think about yourself, Domine.
What should I do, Sineros?
I would get used to my
Kan
surroundings
kayak guru
and
kita ya.
visit the consul as soon as possible. We're here to accomplish something. Time to find out what it is.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Salve.
Bestia. You are Bestia Tabat, right? I'm Marcus Valerius
I am
Varus.
called Bestia Tabat, indeed. You fight well. I noticed it. I took the spear from the traitorous Triarchus. You should have it.
Ya, kita dapat spear. May I ask you a few
You may
questions?
ask, and I may answer or not.
Where are you
I
from?
was born in Mauritania, but I'm a Roman citizen.
Mauritania ini Algeria ya, sama Maroko saat zaman sekarang. Your name quite unusual. Is Bestia your family name?
Your name is unusual. Tabat is the name that was given to me by my father. Bestia is the name I took when I earned my freedom. I chose it because I have fought and defeated many beasts.
Have you ever fought in a war before?
Until I undertook this voyage, I fought every single day in the arena. But wars, this will be my first.
You are a gladiator. You must know much of the combat then. Any advice to
I
give?
recommend you to not die. Honor matters little. He who stands tall in the end will always be the winner.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the commanders
They
here?
say Lucullus has the greatest military mind in Rome. I only know he is consul and imperator, but I don't understand what that means.
Okay. How have you lived in Rome without knowing what these titles
This is
mean?
my first time seeing a senator outside of the spectator stands.
Oke, jadi gladiator mau zaman dulu itu kan kalau bisa dia jadi juara gladiator, dia berhak untuk melepaskan diri dari arena, membayar dirinya sendiri. Jadi gladiator kan budak ya, diperbudak, jadi berhak untuk membayar dirinya sendiri untuk lepas dari arena. He is imperator because he holds the authority to command the legions of
And
Rome.
from what I have heard, we are in good hands. It will be an honor to fight for such a man.
You did not like the Triarchus, did
The
you?
punishment for treachery should be death. That is how I grew up, and how I became the greatest gladiator Rome has ever known. All of the lesser ones died.
See you in the field of battle. Oke, ada apa? Ada yang bisa diambil-ambil nggak?
That other Legion. Bit wet behind the ears, aren't they?
Everyone starts out that way.
True enough. Soon they'll be veterans too.
or they'll be dead.
Multi management kita tadi ikut mana inventory. Kita ada Triarchus Spear. Ini apa nih? Ini sword. Spear. Oke, two-handed ya, udah ya. Enggak sih. Enggak bisa. All attack apply Harriet with inflict minus 10 moral, minus 25 to all damage dealt by the target. Oke, plus. Ini campnya ya. Ada apa di camp? Gak ada apa-apa.
Does Thermus seem like he knows what he's doing to you?
Him and his whole legion seem like they haven't the faintest clue.
Oh, ini tempat mandi ya.
The pirates are getting bolder. They attacked another one of our galleys this morning.
Oh, did you hear? It seems Geminus was in on it this whole time.
What? The Triarchus?
He'd been keeping the pirates informed. This time, his passengers caught him and they killed him on the spot.
Oke. Ini tempat latihan. Ini penjara. Langsung aja.
Saw Agrippa harassing that old Servus with the limp again.
That small-dicked bully. Did you tell the Praefectus?
He won't do anything about it. Agrippa is connected back home.
One day that man is going to fall out of a watchtower to his death. It'll be tragic.
Don't joke about that kind of thing.
Gak ada apa-apa. Yuk masuk.
This is not going to work as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need to cut their supply lines. It's an operation for our occulta speculatores.
Oke, salve itu ada salve, ada AV. Salve itu untuk halo biasa lah. AV itu kayak hormat, halo tapi hormat. Lucullus, we have arrived as requested.
By Jupiter, you sure have grown up, haven't you? This is the promising young man I was telling you about, Thermus.
Quite unassuming, but full of potential, I guess. Prime material for the speculatores, if he can prove himself.
Apa ini speculatores?
A special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings.
Soon enough, you shall see the kind of thing they are tasked to carry out.
Thirdly, the chance to prove myself is what I've come here to hold on. I thought my role was supposed to be largely administrative. Gladly.
There will be ample opportunities for that, my young ward. A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta, is engaged against King Mithridates of Pontus in the east. Mithridates is using the pirates of Lesbos as his navy.
The fortress of Mytilene here is well protected, but it also has a weakness. There's a mountain pass we can utilize. I will lead the assault myself.
I volunteer for the vanguard. If my uncle can defeat Pontus, I can surely handle Mytilene.
So be it, then. Meanwhile, you will prove yourself as a leader, my young ward. Take Caeso Quintius Acollinus, your Servus Cineros, and that gladiator who came with you on the ship. You will meet up with Iulius Calidus of my legion speculatores. Your mission is to sneak into the harbor and destroy the enemy ships any way you can. I expect you have questions.
I was given the impression that I was to serve as your tribunus.
If you're worried about your future political prospects, have no fear. We will tell everyone you served as my tribunus with great distinction.
Why can I not take part in the main mission, an assault?
If you are fast, you may yet play a part in that. But for the assault to succeed, you must do this first.
Okay, all this just secondary operation to the Kotas
That
campaign.
doesn't make what we're doing any less important. Mithridates has a dozen warriors for each of our legionari. Defeating Pontus will require patience and caution. Regaining control of the Agaya Mari is a crucial step in cutting off Mithridates' supply lines.
Oke, buat teman-teman yang bingung ya, jadi Mithridates ini adalah rajanya Pontus. Pontus itu adalah suatu kerajaan yang berada di utara Anatolia. Jadi sebelah timur dari Istanbul itu Pontus, panjang pantai utara dari Anatolia. Kemudian Aegean Mare ini dari dua kata, Aegean sama Mare. Aegean itu ya Aegean, Mare itu laut, jadi laut Aegean. Laut Aegean itu adalah laut yang ada di sekitar Yunani. Okay, no more question, I will do what's need to be done.
Wait, are those your father's old weapons? I'm sure they mean a lot to you, but look, the leather is brittle. This won't do. Visit my smith Sextus and get yourself properly equipped before you go.
Oke. Ngomong sama si Julius Caesar.
Solway.
Gaius Caesar, salah. You are interesting man, Gaius.
Interesting. I shall accept this as a compliment, but prepare to be disappointed. To the extent of my knowledge and ability, I shall try to be as helpful as I can.
Do you think the Triarchus was working with them?
Does it matter? For the sake of this discussion, let us say he was a traitor. In the end, we are triumphant and the pirates are dead. The Triarchus, if indeed he worked with them, now knows he picked the wrong side. In a war like this, allegiances are rarely about ideology. The common person wants nothing more than to be on the winning side, and we have shown Geminus that the winning side is ours.
Okay, the war camp looks like a town itself.
Fascinating, isn't it? The Legion can build a fortified camp like this almost overnight. In my opinion, that is the foundation of Rome's military might.
Ya bener ya, jadi Legion Rome itu dia selain pasukan perang, dia juga bisa termasuk engineering juga. Jadi dia bisa bikin jalan yang bertahan lama di sekitar Romawi itu yang dibikin oleh Legion. The first time I've traveled so far from home.
Staying in Rome became, shall we say, politically disadvantageous to me. That's why I left it. Like you, I've never been to Lesbos before. I did my homework, though, in case you have any questions.
What do you know about this island?
Lesbos is one of the most important islands on this sea. Some cartographers call it the Horse Island, on account of its shape.
Why are the pirates here?
Location, I would guess. The island has countless coves and natural harbours for pirate ships to hide in. Not to mention the massive fortress in Mytilene.
Mytilene ini adalah kayak ibu kotanya Lesbos. Our army is vastly superior to those Greeks. I don't see why we can simply wipe them
Be
out.
that as it may, their position here is superior. Mytilene is right next to the sea, and their fleet brings them supplies constantly. It's a stalemate.
There's something else I would ask you about.
Wait.
Oh, gak ada.
Listen, you seem trustworthy. I may have need for your help on a rather sensitive matter.
That depends on what kind of sensitive matter we're talking
Your
about.
caution is well placed, but the sensitivity of the matter is rather personal in nature. I have tried pursuing a solution myself, but to no avail.
Okay, tell me how I can be of assistance.
I've been keeping a detailed account of our journey ever since we left port. Shortly after our arrival, however, the journal went missing. I believe it to be stolen by one of the Centuriones.
Why don't you simply walk to this Centurion and retrieve your property yourself?
That I have already tried. He threatened me in a way. He said if I continue bothering him, he would read the contents of my journal publicly.
Okay, and the journal includes admission of certain action you're not proud of.
I can stand by my decisions, and I'm proud of my actions. It's just that I don't want some donkey-headed brute reciting them in public.
This is a serious accusation, and if true, serious crime. We should inform the Primus Pilus.
Roman law is valid in Rome, and our perpetrator knows this. This is a personal matter, and therefore it should be solved personally.
Okay. What makes you think it was Centurion who stole it?
I have seen a particular man walking out of my tent. As a matter of fact, I have already confronted him and he pretty much admitted his guilt.
But why?
Pain comes in many forms. Physical, emotional, and let us say that some men just enjoy inflicting pain in all forms.
Okay, very well. Tell me what I can
The
do for you.
Centurio is called Agrippa, I think. He hangs out with his friends near the tent over there. I thought perhaps you could convince him to hand over my journal. Needless to say, I would like to keep the contents of the journal private. I would appreciate if you'd refrain from reading it.
Oke, ada quest. Suruh ketemu
So,
Agrippa.
son, do you need anything?
I want to thank you for saving my life.
That is unnecessary. I just wish your father could see you like this. He would have been proud.
Why did you save me? What do you stand to gain from my survival?
Your father was like a brother to me, and as such, you are like my own child. Not everything is a balance sheet. Some matters are just personal.
Okay, you and my father were
We
close.
served together under Cornelius Sulla in the Social War. He was the most talented spy I've ever known.
He never talked about those
The
days.
Social War was nasty business. Rome fighting her own allies. Most people would rather forget. But I believe we must never run from our past.
Jadi Romawi itu sering perang saudara ya. Salah satunya ini social war. Social war ini adalah beberapa tahun, mungkin sekitar 10 tahun sebelum ini cerita kisah di imperator kisah di game ini, di mana perang saudara itu memecah Roma itu menjadi benar-benar dua bagian, dan perangnya itu terutama di Italia, jadi nggak perang keluar, jadi antara orang Italia dan orang Italia. The people we're here to fight, are there pirates or rebels?
Lesbos has rebelled against Rome. We call them pirates for political reasons, when in reality these people are organized much like a navy. They are allied with Mithridates, Megas of Pontus. He is without a doubt the most dangerous enemy Rome has faced since Hannibal.
How can Mithridates pose a threat?
Pontus is a strong nation. They have conquered Colchis, Cappadocia, and Bithynia, and these conquests have made them bold. Mithridates himself is a fascinating figure. They say he has rendered himself immune to poison.
It's not the first time Mithridates has fought
My
Rome.
mentor, Cornelius Sulla, defeated him some years ago when he first invaded our province of Asia. Mithridates exploits the ebb and flow of the conflict between the factions of our Senate. He strikes when Rome is divided, like a vulture circling a wounded wolf.
Oke, I will see you later, Patron. Patron ini kayak ayah angkatnya kita gitu. Kita ketemu sama Sextus. Di mana? Di sini. Nggak bisa. Oh, ini dia. Sextus ya. Agrippa, oh ini Agrippa.
Salve, Legionari. If you're here to get your weapons fixed, you must have me confused with Vulcan.
The consul said, you have new equipment for me, atau they are my father's
Was he
weapon.
buried with them? This leather is fossilizing. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
If I need something special, can I commission you to spin it
I
for
have
me?
enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's centuriones.
Do you sell materials?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Thank you, Ferrari. I'll surely see you again. Ferrari itu blacksmith. Oh, kita ngambil ya take all. Lance ya. Pike. Staff sama Lorica Hamata. Party management, inventory. Oh, lebih bagus yang ini ya. Pike ya. Terus Gladius. Waduh, nggak perlu. Oh, udah two-handed nih, udah nih. Baik. Kita belum punya helmnya tadi. Terus kita ngomong sama Agrippa.
We're in the middle of something, Tribune. What do you want?
I believe you are in possession of someone private property. I'm here to retrieve it.
This? Ah, but this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
He also happens to be my friend, so I suggest you hand it over right now.
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
He sent me instead, and he will reward you if you return his journal, atau I can make it worth your while. He sent me
I
instead.
find that highly unlikely. You'll have to try something else.
I can make worth your while. The journal exchange for 300
For
denarii.
this worthless dribble? Now that's a bargain.
Oh, kurang ajar ya, emang. Oke, kita return.
How long are they going to keep us here? It's driving me crazy too. I came here to kick Mithridates to his ass, not to sit on the beach day in and day out waiting for something to happen.
Solway, I see you've successfully retrieved my journal. May I ask how you managed it?
Everything has a price. In this case, the price was 300
Paid
denarii.
out of your own pocket. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm literally in your debt.
Indeed, you are.
Let no one ever say Gaius Julius Caesar owes
Oh,
money.
dikembalikan.
Here, take it. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
I'm curious about the journal's content, but I respect your wishes.
That is the most virtuous thing to do, and I expected nothing less of you. Thank you, my friend.
Oke. Udah selesai. Terus kita ke travel to the warehouse and meet Julius Validatus. Bisa kita ngomong sama si Neros lagi?
Domine.
Oh, tapi later. Julius Validatus. Gimana warehouse-nya? Ini apa? Lift. Travel to warehouse. Ini dia warehouse. Ini apa nih? Colony layer. Oh, ini campsite-nya kita ya. Eresos, Rome. Legiun Prima Italica. Ini Legiun camp to trade with new Praetorians and Centurions, craft item, developing battle strategy, contact to your companion. Ini apa nih? Methylene Garrison. Kita ke warehouse. Gimana cara mulai? Gini. Oh ya, kita kayak kuda ya. Dan ada ration consume. Ada makan berapa kali, ada kita berapa punya 10 slave. The Partless boss has been storing something valuable in the warehouse in the colony. Okay. You must bring specific character. Confirm. Mithridatism. The practice of protecting oneself against poison. Oh.
We might be at the wrong spot. There's no one here.
Oke, kita kembali ke Raja Mithridates. Ini dia kan terkenal tadi disebutkan bahwa dia itu tahan dengan racun. Karena dia itu di kisahnya itu dia setiap hari itu selalu minum sedikit racun sampai dia kebal sama racun. Jadi minum ngeracuni dirinya sendiri setiap hari sampai dia kebal. Lucius said his agent will be here.
Lucullus is clearly mistaken. If there was someone here, I would know.
That's a very useful skill.
Hey, don't move.
Calm down. I am Julius Calidus of the Occulta Speculatores of Legio Prima Italica. I presume you are my reinforcements.
Impressive. I didn't see you at all. We were told to rendezvous with you and destroy the pirate
The
navy.
only way I can think of to destroy a navy on foot is to burn it down. Some Greek fire sure would be useful for that, wouldn't you say? Conveniently, there is a whole warehouse full of it right down there. Unfortunately, the moment we move into that warehouse, they will sound the alarm. So, we should be quick.
We should make sure nobody escape.
By the time anyone comes from the city, we're long gone. There's a small camp of sentries just down this hill. If we hit them first, they won't show up as reinforcements.
But then the ones inside the warehouse will hear the fighting and be ready for us.
You have touched the matter with a needle. The choice is yours, Prime.
Oh, ada dua pilihan ya. Pilihan pertama, kita bisa deal with the sentry atau break into the warehouse. Oke, tapi akan kita lanjutkan di episode selanjutnya. Jadi masih buat teman-teman sudah nonton sampai selesai. Kalau teman-teman semua suka, jangan lupa like dan kasih kolom komentar, dan kita akan lanjutkan di episode selanjutnya. Sampai ketemu lagi dengan saya Satria di dunia Praetorian Indie Games. Bye bye.